Hello everyone, good evening. In this video we are going to learn how to save MS Excel file into computer. So in previous video we already learned how to open MS Excel and what are the components we are using under the MS Excel. So here we know the procedure to open MS Excel. As I told in the previous video, we are going to click onto the search tab, and here if you type Excel and if you click onto the Microsoft Office Excel 2007, it is going to be open. And also there is one more method is there to open MS Excel, that is under the start button. So here there is a start button. On the taskbar there is a start button. See here you can see, once I click onto the start button, under start button there is a option all. That means whatever the softwares I have installed into my computer, all the softwares are going to be visible. Click on all. Once if we click on to the all, till you drag where the letter find the letter M. See here there is a letter M. Under M I am going to select Microsoft Office. Click on Microsoft Office. Under Microsoft Office there is Microsoft Office Excel 2007. So here click on that. Now MS Excel is going to be open on screen. See, once it open MS Excel, as we discussed or as we learned in the previous video, some of the components like Office button, then sorry, see we learned already Office button, then we learned what is title bar. Then now here today we are going to learn how to save MS Excel file. See, for example, here we are going to create any of the data. See, a small boxes, what we are going to call it as? We are going to call it as cells. In the cells we are going to enter a data. The three types of data we can enter into the cell. See, which are the three types of data we are going to enter in one cell? That is, number one, alphabets, then number two, numbers. See, that is 0 to 9 numbers we can enter into the cell. And also third one is special characters. Some of special characters. See, which are the special characters here? See, under special characters we are going to see plus, means whatever the mathematical operators like plus, minus, slash, then flower bracket, angle bracket. See, all these will come under special characters. See, once we open Excel, we are going to enter, these are the different types of data we can enter into the particular cell. A cell is a small boxes that the intersection between a row and column. See, in the previous video, as I told you, the identification of the columns, there is a alphabets, then for the identification of the rows there is a numbers. See, for example, here there is a name box. Here you can see A1. What is A1 indicates? See, for example, now I am going to click on any one particular cell. See, now when I select the particular cell, now automatically name is going to be changed, that is F4. See, F4 indicates, what is F4 indicates? That is F column. See, this is the column F and fourth row. This is the name of the cell. Whatever the name of the cell, it is going to appear under the name of the cell. So in this way, each and every cell will be having their own name there. See, for example, I am going to select one more cell, click somewhere else. See, here I have selected, the cell name is S33. It means S column 33 row. In this way, each and every cell will be having their own addresses. Okay, now we will create one simple table, or we are going to say one simple information into the MS Excel. Okay, let us try how we are going to enter the data into the cell. Okay, now see, whatever the cell I select, the cell what I select, that we are going to call it as active cell. So in active cell we are going to enter the data. Now I am going to enter the data, that is, first cell is serial number, then name, then class, okay, then section, then address. Serial number, name, serial number, then name, class, section, and address. Okay, so default whatever the data we will enter into the cell, it is going to be aligned into the left alignment. See, there are 4 alignments we are going to find. One is left, this is left alignment. The default whatever we are going to enter, it is going to be adjusted into the left side. Then center alignment. If I select the center alignment, you can observe here, whatever the data or whatever the content you have entered into the cell, it is going to automatically, it is going to be center of the cell. Then there is another alignment, that is right alignment. If I click onto the right alignment, the data is automatically set to the right side of the cell. So these are the alignments, and one more is there, justify. Justify we are going to see under the MS Word. In MS Excel we are not going to use justify alignment. Okay, here I have selected some column headers. The column headers are serial number, section, and address. Here I am going to enter one of the student information. Now serial number 1, name is Manoj, then class 9, section A, then address is any of the village XYZ, then serial number 2, Mahesh, class 10, section B, then village XYZ. Okay, I have entered some data here, and after entering data I am going to give a border for my table, means the data. See, under home tab there is a border section. See, click onto the border section. Under border section you can see some different types of borders are going to be appear here, that is bottom border, top border, left border, right border, no border, all border. See, whatever the border you want to insert, we can select depending on that. Here I am going to select all borders. See, before selecting the border, we are going to select the range of the cell. See, range of the cell is nothing but the group of selected cells. See, here I am going to select the group of cells. Once I select, then I am going to select under the home tab. Under home tab there is a border section, under border section all borders. See, now we can see the differences, border, and these are the borders are not there. And after giving the border, see, suppose I want to change my font style. Under home tab there is a font section here. Under font section, see, whatever we do first, before we do any changes or any editing, we should select the text. After selecting only we are going to make the changes. Until or unless without selecting the text, if we make any changes, it is not going to be applicable. See, I am going to select the text, then I am going to select the font, whatever the font I want to like. I am going to click onto the font. Now the font has been changed. And also I don't want to keep the color of the font. Say I want to change the font color. There is a font color section here. Click onto the font color, select the color whatever you want to. See, without selecting, I have selected blue color here. It is not applied for the font. The reason is we have not selected the font, so the font color is not changed. Now I have selected, then I'm going to click onto the border, font. Then I'm clicking onto the color whatever I like. Okay. Now one simple table is ready. See, after making the table ready, we are going to save our MS Excel file. See, what is the procedure to save? As we discussed in the previous video, we are going to click onto the Office button. See here, there is a Office button in the corner. So first we are going to click onto the Office button. See, under Office button there is Save As. Click on Save As. As soon we click onto the Save As, the Save As window is going to be appear. See here, this is Save As window. Under Save As window, here I am going to give a name. Name is Student Information. Student Information. Okay, here I have given the name as Student Information, and here you can see it is going to save in the form of .xlx. It means this is the file extension of MS Excel. See, we are going to save. There are so many different types of files in the computers. So each and every file will be having their own extension. See, MS Excel will be having the extension of .xls or .xlsx. This is the file extension of MS Excel. All MS Excel files are going to be saved in this file extensions. Then when it comes to the MS Word, .docs, .docs or .docx. These are the file extension of MS Word. Then when it comes to the PowerPoint, .ppt. So each and every file what we are going to save in the computer, it will be having the file extensions. By having or by seeing these file extensions, we can easily identify the type of the file. So once I give the name of the file here, I am going to select the location of the computer. Means in computer on which location I am going to save this particular file. See here, left side we can see there is a organize. See, under organize, these are the locations where we are going to save our file onto the computer. Say for example, here there are so many locations are available. So here I am going to select desktop. The top is nothing but the first screen. As soon as I open the computer, the first screen what I am going to see, the first screen we are going to call it as desktop. So this is what I am selected, desktop. Then once I select the desktop, I am going to click on save. Now our file is saved on the desktop. Once the save is finished, just you close the file, and on the desktop you can see student information. See here, there is a file, student information. Now if I double click on that, it is going to be open. Double click, the file is going to open. See, this one you have saved. See, this is the proper method to save a file onto the computer. Thank you.